And have your knees wider than your mat. Try and bring your toes together. You lower your chest down.
With SEO on this.
Breathe in. And out. And lift your forehead and your chest. Lift your hips. Walk your knees in so your knees are hip width apart. Take your right leg back, left arm forward. And lower. Right arm forward, left leg back. And right leg back, left arm forward. And lower. Right arm forward, left leg back. And lower. Right leg back, left arm forward. Flex your right toes. Lower your right toes down. Take your left arm up. Wrap around your back, around your waist. Now take your left arm up. Take your left arm forward. Lower your left hand down. Now take your right leg wide. And then lift your right arm up. Wrap your right arm around your back, around your waist. Take your right arm up. Lower your right hand down. Now bring that right knee in. Take your right leg up. Keep that right leg up. You're going to bend your elbows. Bring your forehead down onto the mat. And then you lift. Brilliant. Lower. And then you lift. Let's do that one more time. Lower. And you lift. Bring your right knee in. So right arm forward, left leg back. Flex your left toes, lower your left toes down, open up your chest, right arm up, wrap it around. Release your right arm up. Lower your right hand down. Take your left leg wide and lower. This time left arm up. And wrap it around. Release your left arm up. Lower your left hand down. Now this time take your left leg up. Chest towards the mat, so you lower your forearms down, forehead down. And lift. You lower. And lift. Brilliant. One more time. Lower. And lift. Lower your left knee. Now round your back and bring your chin to chest. Exhale, arch and look up. Round your back. Arch and look forward. Round your back. Tuck your toes. Keep that rounded back. Walk your hands to your knees. Lift your knees to your chest. Walk your fat feet out wide so your heels are in, toes are out. Your feet as wide as your mat. Bring your shoulders inside your knees. And suppress the first squat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands onto the mat. Straighten your legs. Chest towards your thighs. Eye gaze to the top of the mat. Walk your feet, your hands forward. Walk your feet into the hip width apart so you're in downward dog. And hold. Lower to plank. Lower your knees. Bend your elbows, lower your chest all the way down. Just tap your chin on the floor on that. Lift your chest upward. Tuck your toes downward. Look forward, walk your feet forward. Bring your hands on your shin as you look up. Hands on your mat. Take your arms wide, hands to prayer at the top. Bring your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers and look up. Start to bend your knees, bring your chest to your thighs and take your arms all the way up. Separate your hands on the mat. Walk back to downward dog. Look forward, slight bend your knees, step your right foot forward. Keep that left heel lifted, you take your arms up. Bring your hands to prayer, lower your hands to your chest, left elbow over your right knee. Now lower your left hand down, right arm up. So that left hand outside your right foot, right arm up, palm facing away. Yes. Now slowly lift your chest. So you're in that twisted warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Yes. Now bring your right arm forward. Left arm back, bring warrior two. Yes. Hips forward, reverse. Right arm on your thigh, left arm over your head. Look to your right leg straight and we're in triangles and slide your right hand down. Take your left arm up. Bend your right knee. Lower your hands either side of your right foot. You lift your left heel. Right leg back, you're in plank. You lower your knees for your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Now step your left foot forward. Keep that right heel lifted. Arms up. Yes. Hands to prayer. Lower to your chest. Right elbow over your left knee this time. Lower your right hand down, left arm up. So that right hand is outside of your left foot. Lift your chest, right arm forward, left arm back. Bring your left arm forward, open up to warrior two, so your right arm back. Yes. Hips forward, reverse them. Left arm to your thigh, right arm over your head. Look to your left leg, straighten, right arm up, we're in triangle. Look to your left leg, bend your left knee, lower your hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back, you're in plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog and hold. Look forward, you step or jump forward. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Arms wide, hands to prayer at the top. Down by your side. Ready, let's do another step like that. Arms up. Forward fold. Hands on your shin, look up. Hands on your mat, you step or jump back to plank. Lower your knees on your chest. Upward dog, yes. Downward dog. Step your right foot forward. Take your arms up. Hands to prayer. Lower to your chest. Left elbow over your right knee. Lower your left hand down, right arm up. Lift your chest, left arm forward, right arm back. Bring your right arm forward, left arm back, roll two. Yes. Hips forward, reverse back. Right arm on your thigh, left arm over your head. Straighten your right leg, we're in triangle. Now bend your right knee. This time bring your hands to prayer. Rotate your chest towards your right leg. You lift your left heel. Lift your left leg up behind you, warrior three. Yes. Lower your hands. Now just bring your left leg forward. Take your right leg back. And take your arms up. Made it easier for you. Yes, hands to prayer. Lower to your chest. Right elbow over your left knee. Right hand down, left arm up. Make sure that left palm's facing away from your body. You lift your chest, right arm forward, left arm back. Bring your left arm forward, right arm back with warrior two. Now everybody, this left knee, now ideally, well not ideally, but it wants to come in, so you really need to push it out wide. So it's going away from your, yes. Now it's a bit harder because naturally it wants to come in, but try and push it out, even if you have to use your hand to push it out. Yes, better. Hips forward, reverse back. Left arm on your thigh, right arm over your head. Straighten your left leg, we're in triangle. Look to your left foot, bend your left knee, lower your hands down. Step back to down to your plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, flat bend your knees, either step or jump forward. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Arms wide, hands spread at the top. Down by your side. Good, let's do one more. Arms up. Forward fold. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. You step or jump back to plank. Lower your knees for your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step your right foot forward. Take your arms up. Hands to prayer. Lower to your chest, left elbow over your right knee. Lower your left hand down, right arm. Lift your chest, left arm forward, right arm back. Bring your right arm forward. Left arm back, warrior two. Hips forward, reverse it back. Right arm on your thigh, left arm over your head. Straighten your right leg when you triangle. Start to bend your right knee, hands to prayer, rotate your chest. Lift your left heel. Warrior three, arms behind you. Lower your hands. Step your left leg forward. Right leg back. Take your arms up. Yes, hands to prayer, lower to your chest. Right elbow over your left knee. Right hand down, left arm up. Lift your chest, right arm forward, left arm back. Left arm forward, right arm back, warrior two. Hips forward, reverse back. Left arm on your thigh, right arm over your head. Straighten your left leg, right triangle. Now this time start to bend your left knee, bring your hands to prayer again. Lift your right heel. Lift your right leg up behind you, warrior three. Start to lower your chest. Lower your hands. Right leg back of the mat, left leg back of the mat, you're in plank. Lower your knees on your chest. Up and up. Down and up, and hold. Look forward. Step and jump forward, jump forward. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Arms wide, hands to prayer at the top. Down by your side. Perfect, let's do balance. Start with tree pose on the right side, so right foot into your left thigh. Or you can have your toes down, you choose your option. Hands to prayer. Interlace your fingers, take hold of your right shin. Separate your hands, take your right leg behind you, warrior three. Now lift your chest, release your right leg down, brilliant. Tree pose on the left side. Hands to prayer. Interlace your fingers, take hold of your left shin. Separate your hands, warrior three, left leg back. Lift your chest, lower your left leg down. Perfect, let's add on. Tree pose right side. Interlace your fingers, take hold of your right shin. Separate your hands, warrior three, right leg behind you. You lift your chest this time, you need to cross that right foot over your left. Take your arms out in front of you. Right elbow over your left elbow, cross your wrists, that's eagle pose. Start to bring your chest forward, elbows towards your bent legs. Now you can have your toes down, or you wrap it round your left leg. For 3, 2. And cross your legs, lift your chest, release your arms up and down. Brilliant, tree pose on the left side. Interlace your fingers, bring your left knee in, take hold of your left shin. Separate your hands, left leg back. Lift your chest, cross your left leg over your right this time, arms out in front. Left elbow over your right, cross at the wrist. Start to bring your chest forward, See if you can bring your elbows to your bent left knee. Now lift your chest. Release your arms. And just step that left leg wide. You lower your left hand down. Right leg up, right arm up. The half moon. Like bending that left knee. You take your right leg wide. So your right toes are facing away. Top of your mat. Right hand down. Left leg up. Left hand. Yes. Like bending your right knee. Take your left leg wide. And each time you come down, make sure your knees are bent. You lower your left hand down. Right leg up, right hand up. 3, 2, 1. One more either side. Right leg down. Right hand, left leg, left arm. Last one. Left side. Lower your right leg. Keep your knees bent. Walk your heels in. Lower your hips. Shoulders inside your knees. Hands to prayer. Yes. And really use your elbows to open your knees wider. So don't just sit relaxing. Really use your elbows. Push your knees wider. Now you can keep your hands in prayer, or you wrap your right arm around your right leg and see if you can take hold of your right heel. And on the left side. It's a bit harder, but see how you go. A bit harder on the shoulders. For 3, 2, 1. Release your arms. Release your hips. Cross your ankles. Rotate your hips and face the top of the mat. Hands to the mat. Downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward. And take a seat. I'm going to turn my mat round. You take a seat at the top of the mat. So for these sitting poses, usually you start off at the top of the mat. You bring your hands further back. Lift your hips and lower. Take hold of your big toes. Forward, fold. Lift your chest. Release your hands. Now bring your hands behind your hips. Chest forward, shoulder blades in. Lift your hips up for reverse plank. You look up or you look back. Now you can always have your knees bent. This is too difficult with your legs straight. 3, 2, 1. Look forward, lower your hips. Bring the right knee to your chest. Bring your arms inside, that right shoulder inside your right knee. Try and keep your right heel, right knee stuck to your right shoulder. Option, you can either take hold of your left foot, or you wrap your right arm around your right knee, left arm around your back for that right. Release the bind, straighten your right leg, hands behind your hips, another reverse plank. Lower your hips, really good for your toes. We're going to do more of them. Left knee to your chest, left shoulder inside. Take that bind, or you take hold of your right foot. Make sure your right foot is flexed. Or you take hold of your right foot. If it doesn't reach, have a slight bend. 3, 2, 1. Release. Cross your ankles. Hands to the mat. Downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees on your chest. Upward dog. Now just come to your knees for a minute. So you remember how wide your hands should be, because I think your hands are still a bit wide then. You can always have your block. That's how wide your hands should be. If it's any wider, That just gives you an indication. Brilliant. So, upward dog, downward dog. Look forward, you step or jump forward. Take a seat. Hands behind you, lift your hips. And lower. Take hold of your right ankle this time. Your right knee close to your left knee. Right heel close to your right glute. Take hold of your left foot. Again, if it doesn't reach, you can bend that left knee. If this is too painful on your knee, you can bring your right foot into your left thigh. So add a little bit of Ashtanga flow. For 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest. Straighten your leg. Hands behind your hips. Another reverse plank. Lift. Lower your hips. Take hold of your left ankle. Take hold of your right foot. Release. Cross your ankles. Top of the mat. Uncross your feet. Walk your hands back. Let's do another squat. So heels in, toes out. Shoulders inside your knees. Hands to prayer. Or you wrap your arms around. For 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Look up. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward. Take a seat. Hips back. Brilliant. Right knee to your chest. Now lower that right knee down. Right foot in your left thigh. Try and bring that right knee a bit wider. So opening up your right hip. Flex your left foot. Take hold of your left foot. Lift your chest. Lift your right knee. Straighten. Hands behind your hips. Lift for reverse plank. 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Left knee to your chest. Left knee down. Left foot in your right thigh. Flex your right foot. Take hold of your right foot. Forward, forward. Lift your chest. Straighten your left leg. Let's do another reverse plank. Lift. Lower your hips. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward. Take your feet. Lift your hips and back. Right knee to your chest. This time, cross your right foot over your left foot. Actually, 2 options. You can either cross it over your left foot, leave your left leg straight, or you bend that bottom leg. Wrap your right arm around your back, left elbow over your right knee and twist. Now you can stay here or you take that bind. Left hand in between your legs. Come to center, rotate the other way. So right hand to your right ankle, left arm around your back. Come to center. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your chest. Up and downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward. Take a seat. Hips back. Left knee to your chest. Cross it over your right leg and bend your bottom leg. Right elbow over your left knee this time. Left arm around your back. Deep breaths. You can take that by and right hand in between your legs. Release the bind. Rotate the other way. Left hand to your left ankle. Right and one to back. Come to center. Hands behind you. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Up to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees to your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward. And take a seat. Uncross your ankles, arms out in front of you, palms facing. Oak pose. So you lift your legs up so you can have your knees bent. You tap your toes down. Or you straighten your legs up. 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles, lower your feet down. Hands either side of your hips. And you lift. Lower. Arms out in front. Legs. Lift your legs. 3, 2. You can always hold your legs as well. 1. Cross your ankles, lower. Hands either side of your hips. And lift. Bit more core work today. Arms out. Stretch your legs. 3, 2, 1. Cross. Hands down. And lift. Lower. Nice and cross your legs. If your toes are down, you lift. Just leave your hands on your shin. And you look up. For 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Look forward. Hands top of your feet. And lower down to cross leg. Great. So let's try that crow practice. You come onto wall. Have your block if you have one. Let's see if it works. It always looks easier on TV. So where I saw it, so you have your back against the wall, feet on the block, bend your knees, hands inside. I haven't actually tried it. So I suppose having your feet on the block kind of makes it a bit easier because you're elevated. So let's see. So your knees should be in the back of your arms. Maybe it's maybe further back. I'm not sure it's making it any easier for me, but you can have a go. Not really making it easier for me, to be honest. That might be easier for you. I think for me, it's just one of those things that I cannot do. So have a go. I'm going to do baby crow. So baby crow, for some reason, I find it much easier. So again, still my knees are the back of my arms. The difference is that my forearms are on the mat. And then I lift. Well, I find that easier. But if you can just do the other one, just lift one leg and the other. Probably need to spend some time practicing. Need to practice that one. Just thought of another option, but I think I need to practice that one first before I show you. Okay, it might be a way by putting your feet on the wall, actually, but I'll practice it first before I break my nose. Right, let's come into, still keep your mat close to the wall because we'll do shoulders down. But let's just do child pose for a minute, or headstand. Come to hands and knees, tuck your toes, downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees, reach. Upward dog. Downward dog. Lower your knees onto the mat. Actually come back out to downward dog. Step or jump forward. Take a seat. And start off with plow and then shoulders down. So you're back on the mat. Start with your legs over your head. Hands on your lower back. Now take your legs up to the sky for shoulders down. Point your toes. Take your legs over your head again. Now this time, the legs over your head. See if you can take hold of your big toes. So holding your big toes, you roll up to sitting, still holding onto your toes. Open your legs out wide. Have a slight bend in your knees. Now still holding onto those toes. You need to lower your heels down, legs out wide. Yes, forward fold. Release your big toes. Cross your ankles. Up to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Step and jump forward. Take a seat. Bring it back onto the mat. Legs over your head. Now this time, see if you can take hold of the outside of your feet. You take your hands to the outside of your feet. Roll up to sitting. And balance. Bring your legs together this time. And look up. Don't worry if you fall out, just get back in. For 3, 2, 1. Now start to bend your knees. And you bring the soles of your feet together. Lower your feet down. Interlace your hands round your toes. Round your back, bend your elbows. Lower your chin to chest. Hold for 3 more. Lift your chest, straighten your arms. Bring your hands outside your knees, bring your knees together. Hands either side of your hips, you lift and bring your hips back. Forward fold, hands to your shoulders. Counter pose with back bend. And lift your chest. Hands either side of your hips. Just bring your hips in halfway to your mat. We're going to do bridge pose. Bring your back onto the mat. So starting with half bridge. So you have your arms either side of your body. Your shoulders are on the mat. You lift your hips and interlace your hands underneath your hips. And then as you just lower your hips, you tap your hands, your hips onto your hands, and then you lift. You lower, and you lift. You lower, and you lift. Now separate your arms, lower your hips. So you can continue with that, or you do the full bridge. So you take your arms over your head, hands near your shoulder, elbows to the sky. And you lift your hips, top of your head on the mat, and you straighten your arms for full bridge. For 3, 2, or you do the other one. 1. Now we're going to do another one, but you just tap your head down, and then you lift. So don't come all the way down. For 3, 2, 1. Lower your head. Lower your hips. You bring your knees onto your chest. Wrap your arms around. Take hold of your opposite wrist. And just rock side to side. Cross your ankles. Hands to your thighs. Roll up to sitting. Uncross your ankles. Bring your hips back, forward fold. Again, another counter pose for that back bend. Forehead to your knees, hands to your toes. If it doesn't reach, you can bend your knees. Lift your chest. Walk your hands back. Bend your knees. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Let's do one more squat. Uncross, have your toes as wide as your mat. Each time should feel easier. Heels in, toes out. Shoulders inside your knees. Hands to prayer. Or you wrap your arms, your hands around. Lower your hips. Release your arms. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward. Bend your knees. Hands behind you as you take a seat. Cross your ankles. Press your knees down. Bring your hands behind you, fingers away from your body. Shoulder blades together, you just look up. You feel that stretch across your chest. Around your back as you look forward. Take your arms out in front of you and interlace your fingers, chin to chest. Straighten your back, take your arms up. Take both arms to the right. To the center. Take them to the left. And back to center. Now take those interlaced hands behind you as you push your chest forward. Stretch your arms up. Release your fingers to prayer. Lower your thumbs to your forehead. Declare to your thoughts. Slide to your lips. Declare to you. Onto your breastbone. Rest your elbows on your thighs. Your chin on your fingers. You take a bow. Declare to your heart. May the light to me honor. The light to you. Namaste.